friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome to my channel. It is Jay back again with another video for y'all. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a little story time about an experience I just had, if you guys have not read that title already. And I'm also going to be doing my hair because I'm about to step outside. So I figured, why not, let's go ahead and do the story time while I'm doing my hair. I literally just got one of these like crimpers and I want to see how it works, I guess, because I got it on sale at Marshall's. And so I want to see if it like actually works, but I wouldn't want to crimp this hair. Like I would get different, like fuller hair or like longer to do crimps. Since I just got it, I want to go ahead and test it out to see if I like it or do I need to take it back. Let's go ahead and get right into this video of this waxing experience. That was literally the worst wax I've ever received in my entire life, and it was only like my 4th or 5th time getting waxed. So I'm still fairly new to like waxing, but I feel like my tolerance is really high. But yeah, this experience right here, girl, like worst wax ever. So I just plugged up the crimper and it looks like this. So I'm just gonna sit this down and let it heat up for a minute. But while it is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fix my lace a little bit. I showed you guys this in my last Get Ready With Me video, but if you haven't seen that video, I will link it, and also I will show you guys again. So I take this olive spritz from Fantasia, and what I do is gently spray it in between my baby hair. That wasn't so gentle, but just right in between the baby hair and right here on the lace. So after I use the spray, I'm gonna go ahead with my elastic band and I'm just going to tie it down. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this on for like 10 to 15 minutes to make sure the hair is like extra melted. But with the story, I was at school, I was heading out of class, and I received this email that said at Pretty Girls Get Waxed, that's where it happened at. And this is not a bashing video, let me just say that first. So I had got an email from Pretty Girls Get Waxed because that is one of the places that I go to get waxed. I go to 2 different places. So they sent an email basically saying that they had a new employee and that they were doing free waxes. So I was like, okay, it's lit, you know, free wax, and I needed one so bad. So I sent it to like my friend and her sister as well so that they can get a wax as well. So yeah, I sent it to my friend and my friend's sister, and fortunately, I ain't gonna say unfortunate, fortunately they did not make their appointments. But continuing on with the story, so I scheduled an appointment with the trainee or whatever. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I had to like come back because I didn't understand how I was using this thing. But yeah, so I go ahead and book the appointment because I'm like, oh, it's a free wax, like turn up, it's about to be, you know, springtime, like it's time, like get it right, get it tight. So I got super excited. I booked my appointment. I go to the appointment and everything was fine at first. I was a little nervous, however, because it was a while for me, and I said that like it's been a while since I got waxed, so I knew that like this go around it may hurt a little more than usual just because I haven't been going too often. So I was just like, I guess, bracing myself for it to hurt a little bit more than usual. So I walk in and the staff is nice. Everybody's cool. That's what I'm saying. This is not a bashing video. It's still a great business. It's just this particular experience was just not, it was just not the best. So I get called back to go get my wax, and there's 2 girls in there because it states on the email that she would be accompanied by someone else. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, she knew she got to learn the ropes. She got to know how things are done. So yeah, that's my thought process on this whole entire thing. Like I really just thought it was to show her the ropes and kind of get her clientele up. So walking in, we proceed with, you know, everything to start the wax, you know, get undressed from the waist down, yada, yada, the whole spiel. So everything's cool or whatever. And I wasn't like intimidated that there was another person in there with her. At first I thought it was a little weird, but I said, you know what, like they do this all day, so it ain't nothing for me to be nervous about, because like that's the thing, like that's what they do, like that's a profession. They see 1,000 badges in a day. So I just was like, there's no need for me to be all shy since there's another person or whatever. I just figured like she's not here for no reason, she's here, you know, for a reason to keep an eye on the new girl. So yeah, I'm getting dressed from the waist down, and I literally, like, I like to tell my waxers, like, it's bad, you know, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, or I'm gonna tell you what you getting yourself into. So like immediately I just told her, like, it's bad because it's been a while, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And she just laughed or whatever. She was very sweet. She was a very sweet girl. So I get up on the bed or whatever, and there's this paper. Y'all know the paper that be on the bed. So I'm laying there, and I'm just thinking, like, you know, we gonna get through this. It's not gonna be that bad. Like, it may be a little bad, but I didn't think it was about to be the way that it was. So you guys, I butterfly. You guys know the butterfly position, and they get to it. Baby, that first strip is where everything went wrong, okay? So the first strip was the top layer, and y'all know the top is, the top is tough, okay? These are how the little crimps are coming out. I don't know if I really like them. I feel like they could be like better or like more defined, but this is how it's coming out so far. So moving on with the story, yeah, she put that first layer on there, and oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die. She laid the first strip on, and I just feel like from there it went downhill. I don't know the proper technique, so I don't know exactly what she was doing wrong, but obviously I'm here to tell you that she was doing something wrong, because like the strip wouldn't come off. I think first of all it was her technique. So first of all, she was like peeling it, because you know you got to get like a grip on it in order to rip it off. She was like peeling it, so it was like my hairs were getting plucked out one by one. That was strike one. It wasn't like she was trying to like grab it and snatch it off. She was trying to grab it, but it was like she was pulling each individual hair. So like immediately I was so uncomfortable. I guess the wax like hardened too much. I'm not an esthetician, so I'm not sure about the terminology with that. I guess the wax had gotten too hard because she wasn't really able to snatch it. Like I was saying, like you're supposed to snatch it at a certain point, but she wasn't able to, I guess because it got too hard. And so I guess it wasn't like coming off enough. So she was trying to pull it like with a little bit more force than before. But at this point, the strip was not coming off, you guys. Like it was not coming off, and she was trying to tug it. Y'all, like it's sensitive down there. Like I literally was like, oh my gosh, like it's not gonna come off. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Like how am I gonna get this removed? It's literally like attached to all of my hair. Like it was just horrible. I knew I was in trouble. I was in pain, and I have a somewhat high pain tolerance. Like I've never cried during a wax. I've never, you know, like it's never been that bad for me getting a wax. It's uncomfortable, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. This particular instance felt like I was gonna die. So yeah, she's like pulling it. So the other girl comes to assist once she sees like I'm in distress and I'm pretty much screaming on this table because like it hurt so much. Like it was painful. So the second girl comes to assist her, and I love the second girl, here for the second girl, and I see the purpose as to why she was there. So she stepped in and she got it off, but it was like, it wasn't easy. Like I was still very much in pain. I was very much still in distress, okay? So after we got that strip off, and I'm like recollecting my thoughts and getting my life together, because literally like my soul just almost got snatched, and not in a good way. Like I was just so speechless because I was like, this is only the first strip. Like y'all, there's 6 different strips. Like there's so many. So I'm like, this is the first one. Like I'm obviously stressed. So after that first strip is off, the second girl was like, are you okay? Like, how are you doing? And I basically just told her like, I'm stressed. Like that was a lot. Like I didn't expect it to feel like that. And so she was like, we have stress balls if you need them. And they were these cute little pink like squishy balls, and I was like, yeah, I would like some stress balls, because clearly I'm in distress, like stressed out, really wanted to get up and leave, because at this point like she could just stay hairy. Like she could just stay hairy at this point, because it is never that deep. It's never that deep. So yeah, I'm keeping on. So I'm letting her do another one, and I'm like trying to coach myself and just tell myself like, you know, maybe that first one was just really bad, you know, like maybe the hair was, you know, too thick or long or whatever, and it caused for that much pain. So I'm really just trying to like talk myself into continuing letting her wax me, which I shouldn't have. I should have left. But yeah, so then we go on to the second and third. They're done at the same time on the inside of like the legs or whatever. And so I'm very nervous, obviously, because the first time didn't go so well. And it's like, again, she was picking up the wax, but like very like slowly, so that every single hair I was feeling it instead of just ripping it off like a band-aid. Like, you just gotta be quick and add pressure. And also, she was not adding pressure, and that's what the girl was like saying to her as well. She had like commentaries after she was doing everything. So the girl was like, you have to apply the pressure. And that is so important, because once you get that wax and it has that like stinging effect, you need to add the pressure to kind of like neutralize that pain. So she wasn't doing that. I'm still like very much trying to take it like a G. I'm trying to my best, but y'all, it was terrible. Like, that was my first time I started like tearing up crying. And the girl that was in training, and that's why I'm saying I'm not bashing her, because you could tell that she felt so bad. She felt so bad, and you can just hear it in her voice and like see it on her face that she felt like she wasn't doing a good job. And although I was in pain and I agree, like, yeah, you need some more training, I was just like, I just felt from her that she didn't mean to like hurt me, you know, it wasn't intentional. So that was pretty much the process of the whole thing, like not pulling it fast enough, not snatching it off, and not applying the pressure. And so the second girl kind of took over here and there, and I'm so glad that she did, because you can tell that she knew what she was doing, and she's been doing it longer just based off of her technique. Like, she was doing it exactly how all of my other waxes went. And it was just like, I was praying for the second girl to just continue, because I knew the other girl in training, she needed her training. Like, she needed that, obviously. If she's ever going to take clients, she got to learn. But I didn't want her to learn with me. Like, I wanted the second girl, the one who was qualified, to finish my wax, but it didn't happen that way. So, you know, we got through it. We got through all of the strips, y'all. I'm a trooper. I'm a G. You know what I'm saying? I'm crying a little bit on the table, but still, like, I'm still going. So in the end, she basically apologized for the lack of experience or hurting me or whatever. She was apologizing because she did feel bad, and I felt that it was genuine, that she really did feel bad. She did put aloe vera to soothe everything, but there was also still like wax down there. She was like, I can clean it if you want. And I said, you know what, I'm about to go home, don't even worry about it. Like, at this point, I'm over the whole thing. Like, my girl is so mad at me. When I say she was angry at me, she was so upset. I really felt like I was her worst enemy, because she was mad. She was big mad that we went to that wax appointment. She was like, you could have just kept me natural, period. So yeah, just based off of that, I was just so ready to go. And it was like, at this point, I'll just do everything else I need to do at the house, because I'm just ready to go home. Like, I'm fed up. So as we're walking out to go back to the front so that I can schedule an appointment, that's what I'm saying. Like, they were like, oh, we're gonna schedule you for her for 4 weeks. I let them schedule me, but baby, when I say canceled, she needs some more training. I need for her to have another about 6 months of waxing other people's sensitive areas, because I just felt like, I don't know if it was just because like she couldn't personally feel it, but yeah, I just feel like she don't know how to be sensitive to that sensitive area yet. So I just feel like she need more training before I come back and see her. So this definitely taught me a lesson, that stop getting free services, because they don't know what they're doing. And I was just really disappointed, because I felt like we in 2022, I've seen the fake, you know, like baby birth stimulators or whatever in their like real life. So I just feel like esthetician, that profession is so popular. Why can't we find a way to do like a little test dummy with some hair so they can learn how to, you know, take it off in the right methods, instead of training them on real human beings with sensitive areas? Like, it ain't like you playing with my arm or my leg. Like, that's my girl. Like, y'all just can't be, no, like, absolutely not. So I just feel like there needs to be another training method Hands-on learning is great, but certain things, like certain testings on humans, just shouldn't be done, because my girl was not having that. She was not having that, and I'm never doing that ever again. So we're gonna pay full price for our services now. Clearly it's my fault, because I was trying to be cheap and I was trying to get a free service, and I shouldn't have. So that's the lesson here. So that was my horrible wax experience, and literally as I was leaving, I told my friend, I was like, I hope you still don't have your appointment, because if you do, go ahead and cancel, because I didn't want my friend going through that pain. Like, I barely made it out alive, so I didn't want my friend having to go through that. So I told her, like, if you still got that appointment, go ahead and cancel. But unfortunately, they weren't able to make their appointment anyway due to other reasons. But yeah, it was just a mess. Like, I literally will never forget that. But I absolutely love Pretty Girls Get Waxed. Like, I love them, and I'm not bashing them. And the girl that did my wax that is in training, if you so happen to watch this, it's not your fault. You just need some more training. I'm gonna have to pay full service for like a real deal professional or something, because I can't have just anybody down there. Not just anybody. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, I still tipped her because the service was free, and I really just am really big on don't nobody need to work for free. Like, nothing is free in this world. So if you are doing a service, if you are doing a labor, then you still deserve to get paid. So I still felt like I wanted to leave her a tip, even though she may have not deserved it as far as her service, but she still provided a service for me, and a service that I didn't have to pay for. So I just felt like at the end of the day, she should get something, you know? But that's pretty much how it ended. Will I go back? Yes, I will go back to Pretty Girls Get Waxed, because I love it. They give you shots. It's just very pretty. All girl staff, all black woman staff. It's close to my house. Like, it's just, yeah, there's lots of perks. However, the girl that was training, she will not be my waxer until she has some more experience, just because I just feel like she needs some more experience before she come near me again. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the story time. I'm gonna finish up my hair and show you guys the finished product. I'm not sure if I really like this curler, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like from the Crimper. My overall review, I would definitely say it doesn't get hot enough, and it definitely doesn't like clamp down hard enough. I kind of had to do it myself, and they still turned out kind of weak, I feel like. So this Crimper, I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I don't know, I gotta like sleep on it. I know it would be a no-brainer if I paid full price, but I literally only spent, you won't believe it, I'm gonna share it with you guys, $16 freaking dollars. So that's why I'm like, I shouldn't expect too much. It was a markdown at Marshall's. I'm not sure what the original price is, because I can't get the sticker off. I personally just feel like it didn't really do as much as I thought it was going to, but for the pricing, like, what can I have expected? But I don't know, I just thought it would be a little bit more defined. And then I don't know if you could tell in the front how this one kind of looks a little poofy. I tried to go over this one piece like 3 times to get it more defined, but this is how it turned out. It's giving beach wave, a little wave. It's not really giving crimps, it's giving like wave. So yeah, that is my opinion on this Crimper. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little story time, because that was such a traumatic experience. Like, I'm not even being dramatic, and usually I am really dramatic, but when I say like that was trauma, I had to heal from that, because that was literally the worst wax I have ever experienced in my life. And I think I'm gonna have like a little PTSD going back to the wax place, because I'm just like, I don't know about this, because I just felt like what I went through, like nobody should ever have to go through that in their life. So somebody was after me, and I just like hope and pray that their visit wasn't as painful as mine. Like, hopefully she tweaked her method a little bit in between me and the next person, because sis, yeah, that was a lot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed me telling you all about my horrible wax experience. I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and turn that post notification bell on so the next time that I drop a video, babes, you don't know when, then you'll be notified. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram for daily content, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. I really do wish the hair came out better, but it's still cute. It's still giving. I just wish it was a little bit more defined. But yeah, this is the hair. I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.